So welcome back to CNBC, and let's start right there. I mean, both of you run a cryptocurrency exchange. You both own a lot of Bitcoin. Why are you joining this debate around GameStop and AMC? Tyler, I'll start with you.
Well, this is really fascinating because the individual investor has rallied on a Reddit board called Wall Street Bets and run over a hedge fund, which is the first time in history. Usually it's the hedge funds running over the little guys or shorting and destroying businesses. So that really caught our eye, that movement.
Cameron, in a way, the Bitcoin chart looks a lot like the GameStop chart. I mean, do you think there are parallels? Is the investor in cryptocurrencies similar to the one who is going long these heavily shorted names?
I think to some extent, crypto and Bitcoin is very much an individual movement about the empowerment of the individual. And that's why we built Gemini, to give people greater independence, choice, and opportunity. So I think there's a lot of common themes going on right now in these different groups.
What are those themes, Tyler? I mean, this has really struck a chord. Just reading your Twitter, reading the tweets that you've put out there in the last couple of hours, saying that if you want to take revenge against the suits, buy GameStop and AMC. I mean, do you own these stocks?
You know, I purposely don't. I wanted to come on this show and not be conflicted, which is very different than every hedge fund manager that comes on this show. They have a position, they talk their book, they influence the market, they make money, and they screw the little guy. So we purposely didn't want to get rich off of coming here. We're here to support.
And nobody seemed to bat an eye when the hedge funds were piling up on GameStop, which has about 15,000 employees, and basically exploiting a pandemic when a lot of the time they even operate.
Cameron and Tyler, I don't have a problem with people coming on talking their book. I mean, we have you guys coming on talking about Bitcoin, just as long as you're transparent about it. I mean, I think very much what a lot of these individuals were doing in Wall Street Bets was talking their book, but talking it together. But my question is about what we should take away from what's happening with Robinhood right now. My personal thought, and I tweeted this out a couple days ago when I saw AMC moving, was that this will end in tears, because there are so many different ways when there's a move that's detached from fundamentals that this can get away with you. And if you're using something like Robinhood, that's free especially. I mean, it's had outages. There are all kinds of things that could happen. Now they're shutting down the ability to do anything but close out your position if you were in these names. What should the retail investor take away from the fact that these tools, and I'll give this to Cameron, are not working the way that they expected?
Well, I think the takeaway here is it's centralized finance, and they can be throttled and deplatformed. And we've seen that firsthand. And I think a lot of this energy from Wall Street Bets is going to pour directly into decentralized finance, which is permissionless, where you can't be deplatformed.
Right. It shows all the vulnerabilities and how the system's rigged. One call to Robinhood, deplatform. One call to Discord, one call to Reddit, and it's over for the little guy. It's over for the individual investor. There's no call you can make in Bitcoin. There's no call you can make to the CEO of Ethereum. There's no such thing. And so people are seeing the permissionless nature and of these blockchains and the power of it.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.